Today we're discussing one of the biggest debates in Western Canada, Calgary, Edmonton, or Saskatoon. We'll break it all down by looking at the cost of living, weather, job markets, traffic, entertainment, and overall quality of life. Each city has its highlights, but today we're focusing on where they fall short. And if you're thinking of buying, selling, investing, or relocating, send me an email. My info's in the description below. Calgary by itself has a population of 1.37 million, which is larger than the entire province of Saskatchewan. Edmonton has just over 1 million people. And Saskatoon has around 336,000 people. Now, bigger isn't always better. In Calgary, even if you grew up in the city, you are a cowboy. End of story, and I've got the cowboy hat to prove it. Calgary has the Rockies right next door, but how often do they actually make the drive out there to enjoy it? In Edmonton, everybody drives an SUV, not because they need one, but because they rely so heavily on oil that if they don't, their economy might not otherwise survive. They do have one of the best malls in North America, but because it's so cold there, you really do have to learn to enjoy the indoors. And in Saskatoon, everybody knows everybody, or at least they think they do. We may not have a professional sports team, but we have Saskatoon berries, which the seeds do get stuck in your teeth, but they make wonderful pie. In Calgary, the average price of a single-family home back in 2021 was approximately $550,000. Today, it's close to $700,000. In Edmonton, back in 2021, it was close to $420,000, where today, it's $500,000. In Saskatoon, back in 2021, it was approximately $376,000, where today it's $431,000. In Calgary, Edmonton, and Saskatoon, it is very cold during the winter months in all three cities. However, Calgary wins the battle on that one because they do get those nice warm Chinooks that come more frequently than they do in Saskatoon or Edmonton. The other two cities are probably just as horribly cold. In Calgary, the economy largely does rely on oil and gas, which fluctuates heavily. Higher unemployment rates during oil downturns. Edmonton is also very heavily reliant on oil, although maybe slightly more stable because of the government jobs that are available since it is a capital city. In Saskatoon, there might be less job opportunities over capita. I would argue that the job market here is still very, very strong. The University of Alberta, which is in Edmonton, is very well known for its programs in medicine and dentistry. The University of Calgary is very well known for its programs in engineering and business. The University of Saskatchewan in Saskatoon is very well known for its Canadian light source synchrotron facility and its vet med program. This is a winner in all three categories because all three of these schools offer a wide variety for curriculum as well as exceptional extracurricular activities. They are all world-class universities. The traffic debate. Now, word is yet out on this one. Edmonton and Calgary do duke it out for who has worse traffic systems. Although Calgary, I would say, is a little bit better to get around downtown. Edmonton, not as much, although they do have that perimeter road, which can make it a little bit more convenient in some areas. Where in Saskatoon, we have just enough Walmarts to do everything that you would want to do, and you can get anywhere in town in 15 minutes or less sometimes. Now, Calgary does have the Calgary Flames, the Calgary Stampede, and the mountains next door. Edmonton does have the Edmonton Oilers and the West Edmonton Mall, but Saskatoon is Paris of the Prairies, where you can enjoy kayaking, wakeboarding, and jet skiing on the South Saskatchewan Meewasin River Valley, and there are a ton of lakes within a very short commute to Saskatoon, which you can enjoy all year round. So what is your consensus? Which of these three cities is best or worst? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating, send me an email. My info's in the description below. Otherwise, thanks for being here today, and I will see you on this video next.